And welcome back, guys, to the grand final of the Gamerz Nexus Regional here in the UK, held at the beginning of June. And Sam actually made the cut, made it back into the grand final. So on the left, as playing as the dark side, we've got Sam Pigden. And on the right is myself, Andy Hornby, playing as the Jedi. Sam, coming from the loser's bracket, has to win 2 games in a row here to take the title. So let's see if he can pull it out with the dark side. Joining us once again for commentary is the illustrious Evan Johnson from Fantasy Flight Games. Hi, Evan.
Hello.
And as always, Anton Price from No Disintegrations Podcast. Hi, Anton.
Hi, everyone.
So, Jedi versus Sith. Surprise, surprise.
Seems to be a common theme. So on the right, Andy's got Master's Domain, May the Force be with you, and Heroes and Legends, and that is a sweet objective flop if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
Over on the left, it looks like Fall of the Jedi, Emperor's Web. I can't quite make out what the top one is.
That's Mara, so it's Agent of the Emperor, I think.
Yep. Calling it right away. There she is. How about Mara? What a ridiculous unit. And a fan favorite as well.
Yes.
She's not a favourite of mine.
Oh,
No,
really?
I like her as a character, but her set just caused me so much pain last year in regionals.
Yes.
Was it the Rage, Anton?
Yeah, it was the Rage.
Yep.
I'll never forget that.
Rage. Looks like Andy's got Yoda already in hand. Queued up at the front of the stack. May the Force be with you, Yoda. It's worth noting.
So do you think there's any better flop than what Andy has at the moment with Jedi? Or is it just there's too many good scenarios at the moment?
Scarring Trust Your Feelings to draw. I don't know. I always like having 2 Heroes and Legends or 2 May the Force be with you. It really depends on how your deck swings, though. If you want to play a lot of mains, then there probably isn't a better objective flop than what he just got. Playing out Yoda's Hut. That's a familiar sight. And a very, very sarcastic yay. Taking the Force. Sam buries card with Fall of Jedi. Looks like he's got Darth Vader right in hand there.
Do my Eagle Eyes spot a Night Sister?
They do, Anton. They do. Your training has served you well.
Serving to the dark side and then aggression.
Ooh.
Bye, Yoda. Just taking the Force. No attacks. Probably the correct decision. Yeah, he has Vader in hand, but not the resources to play him, unfortunately. Guardian of Peace comes out. Gets some protect. Double Guardian. And 3PO fills out the support ring. So no attacks yet this game.
See, obviously they've all playing each other throughout the day. They've learned, they know each other's styles. They know what they got in the decks. It's very Cold War like.
Yeah.
So I think that's the Mara Protector and then an ISB liaison, I think. under the glare there. Matte sleeves, everybody. Buy matte sleeves.
I think it's a Sith Apprentice.
Is it? Could be.
2 icons.
Yep, committing the Shadow Guard. And taking the Force back. There was a time when if you had told me that a game of Star Wars would go this many turns passing back and forth without attacks, I would have called you crazy.
Played a game against Mick when I was over there in November, and we got the dial to 11 without attacking each other.
Wow. That's... Wow.
He then promptly beat my face in with Tuscan Raiders who had Edge 6, I think.
Bogwing coming out. Got a lot of little guys.
And he's got a hand of fake cards though, unfortunately.
I wonder if he'll attack as we saw Sam did in the previous game to cycle through some of those.
Do you load this Guardian up with your Trust Your Feelings lightsaber?
It's very strong with the Force, that Guardian of Peace. Voltron Guardian of Peace.
Yep.
It's a deck. Or it should be a deck. That was the secret tech that Andy brought. Bogwing coming in. Looks like the Shadow Guard to oppose. Let's see, you've got an Echoes in there. You've got, looks like a Seeds. Yeah.
Definitely get Mara off the Force.
Yep. And the heat of battle will do for the Bogwing. But yeah, that makes Mara much less powerful when she's missing all of her fancy keywords. Voltron Guardian comes in against Agent of the Emperor.
Which is units which is special fund.
Kind of an important edge battle for Andy. If he loses, Mara and the liaison can kill his Voltron.
I think with the shielding and the protect, he should be okay.
Oh, you're right. There's protect on the board. I'm crazy. Tunnel vision.
But I think Sam chose to sacrifice to draw a card.
Mm-hmm. That's what it looked like to me. Force choke.
Does he cancel? Place your bets now.
That's the conundrum. Keep 3PO or keep the Protector.
Yeah. Yep. Choosing to keep 3PO, which I think is probably best. I like to save the event cancel for a more meaningful target. And committing. The power of May the Force be with you.
Yep.
So Sam has a heavily wounded Mara Jade, and what was the other card that he has there?
Shadow Guard, I believe.
Is that the
That's
Shadow
it,
Guard?
it's a Shadow Guard. Yeah.
All right. Still not enough resources to play Vader. I think he has 2 of them in his hand now. Force choking again. Yeah. Yep. I've correctly guessed what would Andy use.
One more and you get a prize, Evan.
Mara comes in at Heroes and Legends. Important to notice that she's not committed to the Force, and so is without all of her keywords. Yeah, just gonna let it go by. I like those Force tokens that you're rocking there, Andy.
Team Covenant, our
I have a
friends.
set of them myself.
Yeah, our friends across the pond. It was good to meet them last year as well, actually.
Unfortunately, I haven't got the orange ones yet. I've got the phase 1 ones.
You're an early
You were-
adopter.
I was just gonna say that. Is that my 3rd win? Do I get a prize now?
It is.
So now I'm wondering how much damage this Guardian can do.
Yeah. Discarding echoes. Let's see if he gets a main. There's Kyle.
Seeing a lot of fake cards early in this game. And
Yeah. So Andy has free reign here, barring shenanigans. Do as he wishes. So Guardian can pump out 3 damage with unopposed. No, it can't. I'm sorry. It's committed to the Force. 2 damage with unopposed. Playing Kyle. Just drops another focus on Mara. So how often in your guys' experience do you use Master's Domain for the full 3 resources?
Ooh. For me, I don't like using it early game.
Mm-hmm.
It locks the objective out for the best part of the game, really. So I like seeing it when the dial's at 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can bring 2 mains out in one go and really bring the pain to your dark side opponent. But, I'm sure there'll be circumstances on turn 1 where I consider it, but not that
Oh
often.
yeah, of course. Dropping that essential 3rd tactics on Mara with the Twi'lek Loyalist. And Kyle swings in and pokes. And so does the Guardian. So no objectives destroyed yet, but all 3 have quite a bit of damage on them. And you can unfocus Kyle right there. Oh, that's a card I haven't seen in a while. That There Is No Escape, I think it's called.
I think so. Yeah, it's from the Shadows of Dathomir pod.
Yeah.
So put focus on every unit committed to the Force. I think it is.
Yeah.
I Have You Now. I think it's called. Is it?
Oh, I Have You Now. Yeah. There Is No Escape is the board wipe from Heart of the Empire.
Actually, isn't it a disturbance in the Force?
All right.
I was just thinking, I Have You Now is the new fate card, isn't it?
Oh, it is. You are right.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't see quite what it was he dropped there. I think he used this. Oh, it must have been Vader.
It's Vader, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Lightning on Kyle and protecting the one damage, taking it on the shield. Vader takes the Force. Although with a Seize in Andy's hand, that might work against him. Andy remembering his actions like a champ.
Finally draws that main he needed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Luke is going to be quite helpful.
Especially with a Jedi lightsaber he was also got in his hand.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking that as well.
Makes you glad that the Jedi lightsaber isn't a unique card.
Yeah. How disappointing would that be to draw that and have already played your Jedi lightsaber if it were unique? There comes Luke, ready for an epic showdown with his father. Spoiler alert. And the Jedi lightsaber. Which gives him 3 targeted strike unit damage, 3 blast damage. Leading with the Twi'lek.
Poor loyalist gets put to the slaughter. Or does he?
Yeah, well, the purpose of that guy is just to be irritating and win games for the light side. Defending with the Shadow Guard, it looks.
I think so. One of the unique things about this game I like is that even the little units can do things. Some amazing things sometimes. You don't always have to rely on your main characters.
Yeah. And there's the crucial seeds with Darth Vader on the other end. Time for Luke to go and start cleaning up objectives.
What's good for Andy here is he has the Yoda's hut as backup for the Force, so he doesn't have to commit Luke.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Which is good, because as we've said, You don't really want to commit core Luke. Unfocusing the Guardian with Trust Your Feelings. One objective down. Call the Jedi. You can take out another with Guardian, and Luke will unfocus on his own turn. Or his opponent's turn, rather. Bye, Mara. Thinking about committing here.
Realizing he doesn't need to.
See, some new objectives come out. Looks like Executor arrives twice. Looks like to me. And he does have the Emperor in hand. Which might be able to stop the light side assault. He also has Rage. Looks like there's a Dark Temple in there.
Hand's Blessing.
There's the Dark Temple.
You have to have the Force to play Rage.
Yep. A crucial balancing consideration. Going through the turn in a different way so that he really can play Rage after he's taken the Force. That Guardian's done some good work for Andy.
Unfortunately, with one objective to go and it's loaded up with 3 damage, I'm not feeling too hopeful for Sam, unfortunately.
Yeah, when you have 2 objective damage, black on Luke, and another white one, he would need to do at least 3 unit damage to kill him before he strikes, so...
And do my eyes deceive me? But I think we're going to see Yoda. You seek Yoda.
There it is.
So
There he is. It's always this isn't that kind of deck, but when you're playing against a Scum and Villainy capture deck, it's always a little bit tenuous playing Yoda. You seek Yoda, and you go to your deck, and do I really have a Yoda in there?
Yes.
Let's find out. Between the Shadows Yoda coming in. Not sure how many cards Sam has in hand right now, but Twi'lek Loyalist. And he's got a Seeds as well. Yeah, this is looking like the game for Andy. both defending against Yoda. Oh, Force Storm. Wow. That's what he was saving all those resources for. 2 damage to every unit not committed to the Force. There they all go. Vader using his reaction to kill Luke, of course.
I think we saw Mick put that card to great use in the World's Games
Yeah.
finals.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely proved that it can be effective. Twisting the Emperor.
Ooh.
Sings. Looks like 3 on 3 with the seeds. Yeah. So Darkseid wins the Force, but Vader's taking a focus.
And he wins the Force thanks to Yoda's hut.
Yeah,
Doing some work, that hut.
for sure. And now now Sam has only 2 resources to spend, which is crippling. And I feel like that Force Storm, I mean, it was obviously effective, but it would have been that much more if he'd been able to pay for it with resources that would refresh immediately.
Yeah.
Because as it is, yeah, he's kind of,
He just delayed the game, but it
Exactly.
looks inevitable.
yeah. Though when the light side is 2 damage away from victory, there's not a whole lot you can do in any case. Looks like he draws a Yoda, Ron's Guidance, Lightsaber Deflection, Bogwing.
And the Carl.
Yeah. Good cards for Andy. And here we see what Andy was saying about saving Master's Domain until the very end, since it might allow him to play 2 mains here. Yeah, I believe he can play Kyle and Yoda and bounce Kyle with Heroes and Legends.
Does he bounce Carl in now to take out the guard and then just end it with Yoda?
Either way, he's got it
Yeah.
in any number of ways. Congratulations, Andy.
Yeah, it was a long day struggle against against Sam, a great player, and I think pulling the win out as the dark side against his light side deck was where it all swung, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, great day at Gamerz Nexus. So thanks to all who came along and either played or a couple of people sat there watching as well. That was good. Try and get new players into the game. But thanks again to Evan from Fantasy Flight for joining us for the commentary.
Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity.
Always a pleasure, Evan. We'll hopefully have you back on sometime soon as well for some more games.
I'd love to.
And Anton, thank you again for joining us from the Nerdist Integrations podcast.
Thank you, Andy.
And we'll see you again for some more regionals coverage as we move through the 2015 season. Stay tuned, subscribe, and keep a lookout for more vids. Cheers.